Hi, I'm Tono. I'm from a band called Tono and the Finance Company, and we're releasing our EP, Fragile Thing, soon. And this is my beautiful sunny house in Grey Lynn. So Tono and the Finance Company have been together 3 years now, and we've been playing in Dunedin and released our first EP, Love and Economics, there. Done a couple of New Zealand tours, and this year I decided I wanted to change, and so I moved up to Auckland, and the band is still in Dunedin, and we get together and play together when we can. It's actually been not too bad having a long distance relationship with a band. Certainly a lot easier than having a long distance relationship, which is part of the reason why I moved out of Dunedin. It's quite good. We kind of had a chemistry there that we built over the first sort of 2 years, playing a hell of a lot together, and it was kind of nice to get a break from each other, to be not playing every weekend and not getting asked to play gigs because we physically couldn't do it. So when we do get back together, it's pretty awesome. I mean, we did a tour with the Verlaines in March, and I went down to Dunedin, and we hadn't been playing together for at least 6 months, and we opened up into the first song, sloppy as all hell, but God, it just sent shivers down my spine, just because you know so intimately how those other two people play and what kind of things they're going to do, and you just sort of go, that's right, you know. It's I don't know, kissing your ex-girlfriend or something. So this is the EP. We recorded this in Dunedin with Tex Houston, who's sort of recorded a lot of our heroes, and we did this in an old church hall in Dunedin called Burns Hall, and it was all pretty rough and pretty dirty and cold, and but having recorded in studios before, this place just had so much more life. It was really, really cool. We recorded that last spring, and I came up here and started working on the artwork with a couple of artist friends of mine, Tim Chapman and Tairati Tairoa, and they came up with this idea of having a 6-piece fold out. It's an exquisite corpse, so there's 6 panels and then 1 CD, and each part has been drawn by a different Auckland artist, without seeing the other parts, and it's come together really, really cool. And it says it's numbered. I spent all last night staying up gluing this together and numbering it. Unfortunately, it wasn't included in the help I got from Tim and Tart, so I'm quite tired. So when we recorded our first EP, Love and Economics, it was meant to be a solo project, and I sort of arranged a lot of the parts. I mean, I wrote the songs, and I sort of arranged all the backing vocals and recorded all the backing vocals myself, and Andy and Bugs and Matt came in just to sort of play on that, and we ended up starting the band after that because what we came up with was so good and we could play a bunch of songs, so we thought, well, why don't we turn it into a band? But by the time we got around to doing this EP, I think, yeah, Andy and Bugs had completely sort of cemented themselves, so that I didn't do any arranging anymore. I just came with a very simple song, and Andy and Bugs just knew what I would like, I guess. I think I've become simpler and simpler in what I do on the guitar, and some songs on here I'm just sort of playing one note, and Bugs kind of fills in all of the melody stuff on bass. He does some ridiculously complicated stuff. I think the hardest part of going on tour again is going to be bugs remembering all of his parts. But
Cool.
I used to go around to my parents' place in Mosgiel, outside of Dunedin, every Sunday for dinner, and Stars in Their Eyes would be playing, and Mum would say to me, "Oh, who would you be if you were on Stars in Their Eyes?" And I'd say, "Oh, it's not really my thing, Mum. I don't really play covers." And she goes, "Oh, yeah, but who would you be?" And I sort of thought about that, and I got the idea for this song called Barry Smith of Hamilton. First line is, "Tonight, Matthew, I'll be Elvis in his final stage of life because I feel like an ice cream." And it's just about growing up in small towns like Dunedin or Hamilton and having a clear idea of what you want to do with your life. I want to play music, or having no idea how you're supposed to do that, and being bombarded with people who do that, whether they have any merit or not, I guess, like Paul Holmes singing "Lying in the Sand." I'm Tono, from Tono and the Finance Company. Come check us out, come see us play, buy our EP, and remember, don't use one cards, don't shop at supermarkets, try your Asian supermarket, they're much cheaper. If you want to learn more, go to tonotonight.tumblr.com.